What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise News. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where mid-sized trucks have typically played second fiddle to their larger and more capable counterparts, but that's no longer the case. Automakers are actually getting serious about the once neglected segment. That's readily apparent after taking a look at the 2023 Chevrolet Colorado, which is built around the idea of more power, more capability, more innovation, and more technology. Now, nearly a decade has passed since Chevrolet introduced the second generation Colorado at the 2013 Los Angeles Auto Show. Since then, trucks have embraced a rugged aesthetic, and the model follows suit as soft curves have been replaced by sharp lines and a more muscular design. The 2023 Colorado incorporates some Silverado DNA, but it's not overwhelming and allows both trucks to have their own unique identity. Speaking of which, Chevy's mid-sizer has slender headlights and a distinctive grille with a single bar that flows into the front fascia. Moving further back, designers gave the truck a bulging hood and Silverado-esque fenders. Now they're joined by a more traditional beltline as well as a modern rear end and corner step bumper. Now the Colorado is outfitted with a 5-foot 2-inch bed that features 8 cargo tie-downs, 2 motorcycle and bicycle tire grooves, and an assortment of pockets for holding 2x6s and 2x8s to allow for multi-level storage. And also other highlights will include available 110-volt outlet and a tailgate that stops midway down to aid in transporting longer items such as sheets of plywood. Now the tailgate also houses one of Colorado's more interesting features, the integrated storage compartment, which resides on the inside of the tailgate's lower half. Now to access it, owners simply put down the tailgate, and when you push in, it releases to reveal a secure watertight compartment that measures 45 inches, 1,143 millimeters wide, and 4 inches, 101 millimeters deep. Besides holding tools and equipment like tow straps, it can also function as a cooler. Now, while the Colorado looks good, variety is no longer the spice of life, as the 2023 model will be offered exclusively in a crew cab configuration with a short bed. And that is kind of disappointing, as the outgoing model offered an extended cab long box as well as a crew cab variant with short and long beds. Now, Chevrolet's interiors have come a long way, and in the past decade, the 2023 Colorado is a beneficiary of the company's focus on elevated design. And while fans should keep their expectations in check, the model is decidedly tech forward, as it comes standard with an 8-inch digital instrument cluster and an 11.3-inch infotainment system with available Google integration. Now, buyers will also find a new off-road performance display, which essentially is an infotainment app that provides real-time vehicle information. Now, there is an assortment of settings, including a terrain layout that provides pitch, roll, and tire information. Drivers can also opt for the Baja display, which shows G-force, transfer case status, and a wheel slip indicator. Now, putting the screens aside, buyers will find a modern dashboard with circular air vents that recall those found in the Camaro and Blazer EV. Now, they're joined by a new center console, which features a friction hinge that enables the lid to stay open at any angle. Now, in terms of equipment, the entry-level WT is pretty basic, but it features remote keyless entry, a 6-speaker audio system, and rear under-seat storage. And higher variants go from there, and the Z71 features cloth or leatherette seats with a red contrasted stitching. The ZR2 goes the extra mile with heated front seats and 8-way power adjustable on the driver's side, and an assortment of options will be available, including wireless smartphone charger and dual-zone climate control system. Buyers can also get a sunroof for the first time in a Colorado. Now, under the hood, there's a new turbocharged 2.7-liter 4-cylinder that is shared with the larger Silverado. And 3 different versions of the engine will be available. In the entry-level unit, it will produce 237 horsepower, 177 kilowatts, and 240 PS, and 259 pound-feet, 351 newton-meters of torque. Both numbers are a sizable improvement over the old 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. Now, that cranked out 200 horsepower, 149 kilowatts, 203 PS, and 191 pound-feet, 258 newton-meters. Now, the mid-level engine comes standard with the Trail Boss and Z71, and also being available on the WT and LT as an option. Now, it packs 310 horsepower, 231 kilowatts, 314 PS, and 390 pound-feet, 528 newton-meters of torque. That doesn't sound like a huge improvement, as it only has 2 horsepower, 1 kilowatt, 2 PS, more than the old 3.6-liter V6. However, the torque figure has grown substantially, 115 pound-feet, 156 newton-meters, and it puts competitors to shame. Now, last but not least, the Colorado ZR2 comes with a high output version of the turbocharged 2.7-liter 4-cylinder. It develops 310 horsepower, 231 kilowatts, 314 PS, and 430 pound-feet, 582 newton meters of torque, which is remarkable when you consider that the 5-liter V8 in the Ford F-150 only has 410 pound-feet, 555 newton meters. Now, regardless of which version is selected, all three engines are paired to a second-generation 8-speed automatic transmission, and that promises smoother shifting and quicker downshifts. Now, Chevrolet was tight-lipped about fuel economy during a media briefing, but the engine runs on regular gasoline and enables the Silverado to return about 19 miles per gallon city, 22 miles per gallon highway, and 20 miles per gallon combined. But sadly, the company seemed to cast doubt in a return to the diesel engine, as officials described the turbo 4-cylinder as the perfect blend of all three previous engines. And the 2023 Chevrolet Colorado rides on a new platform that features a wheelbase spanning 131.4 inches, 3,338 millimeters, for an increase of 3.1 inches, 79 millimeters. This doesn't translate into a more spacious cabin, as the front seat legroom only climbs 0.2 inches, 5 millimeters, while the rear seat legroom falls 1.1 inches, 28 millimeters. And Chevy didn't say much about the architecture, but it shares some of the best items with the outgoing pickup, including the part of the frame. And Chevrolet is focused on increasing off-road capability with this generation, and the all-new Trail Boss variant gets a 2-inch, 51 millimeter lift kit, 4-wheel drive, and a wider track than the WT, LT, and Z71. Now, they're joined by a limited slip differential and 18-inch aluminum wheels wrapped in 32-inch all-terrain tires. Now, this gives the truck 9.5 inches, 241 millimeters of ground clearance, as well as an approach, departure, and breakover angles at 30.5 and 22.4 with 21 degrees. And buyers looking for something more extreme can upgrade the Colorado ZR2. It features a 3-inch, 76mm lift, multi-matic DSSV dampers, 33-inch tires, and 10.7 inches, 272 millimeters of ground clearance. Now, the off-roader also has unique bumpers, which helps give the model an approach, departure, and breakover angle at 38.3, 25.1, and 24.6 degrees. Now, those numbers largely trail the Jeep Gladiator Rubicon, but they're pretty impressive for the midsize pickup. And speaking of off-roading, the Colorado offers up to 10 different camera views, including the segment's first underbody camera, and enables drivers to see obstacles underneath them, so it can easily avoid them or line their tires up on them. And depending on the trim, buyers will find up to 5 different drive modes, as well as normal, tow, haul, off-road, terrain, and Baja. The first 3 are self-explanatory, but terrain mode is designed for low-speed rock crawling. Baja mode is more effectively the opposite, as it's for high-speed desert running. Now, when it comes to capability, it's impossible to ignore towing. Models equipped with the entry-level engine can tow up to 3,500 pounds, 1,588 kilograms, while mid and high output variants can tow up to 7,700 pounds, 3,493 kilograms. Now, the latter number is 700 pounds, 318 kilograms more than the outgoing Colorado V6, and best the Nissan Frontier by a wide margin. Now, on the topic of towing, hitch guidance now comes standard, as it provides a camera view with a guideline to help drivers connect to a trailer, boat, or camper. Furthermore, Hitch View and a trailering app are new additions for 2023. And while customers won't find Super Cruise on the Colorado, even with the entry-level WT, it comes equipped with automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, and front pedestrian braking. They're joined by IntelliBeam headlights, lane keep assist, and lane departure warning. And shoppers can order more advanced safety and convenience features, including adaptive cruise control, blind zone steering assist, rear cross traffic braking, and rear pedestrian alert. Now, the Colorado will be built in Missouri and will arrive in dealerships in the first half of 2023. Additional details will be announced closer to launch, but it's clear that the redesigned truck is a big step forward. So with that said, what do you guys think about the new 2023 Colorado lineup? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we'll have a big discussion on the new 2023 Chevy Colorado. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below, where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate that extra love and support, guys. Thank you so much. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rides merch, in case you guys want to get t-shirts, backpacks, pillows, everything Ron's Rides is there. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. See everything I'm posting, car memes, pictures, and videos that doesn't always make it here to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise News video. Peace.